join for the video? We're gonna talk about resistance today. Oh. No biting, I don't have any treats for you. Well, that was unexpected. So I was gonna record this video today. Hey, no biting. In my van, but there was a lawn mower or something machine that, as there often is in my videos, and so I was like, why don't I just go to the top of the mountain here and be with all these horses. There's way more horses on this property than these ones, but I like it up here. Yesterday was it you? No, it was this one over there. That mule almost pulled me down the entire mountain. Like, the property is down there. If you're new here, I'm volunteering on a horse farm here in Italy. And this mule is learning how to be in the arena and walk around and have people riding her eventually. No one's rode her yet. Around this age, 4 or 5 is when they break her. And so my job was to get her and bring her down and do arena work with her. She didn't want to, and because I was by myself, she's like, I could win. So she nearly dragged me down the entire mountain because she started taking off running, and the other horses did too. And so I had to let go, which is scary because then they're running with the rope and almost tripping over it. But all was good. Come here, babies. You want to join me? So on my way up here, and also for the, come in the frame. Come here. Okay, well, we have a new visitor here. On my way up here, because it's quite a hike, and for the past few days, because I haven't uploaded for 2 days, I've been in a big integration period with so much, and also just like getting clear on, oh yes, my friend, I forgive you. I forgive you, huh? A big integration period, and really just getting clear on all the things that I want to integrate in the 21-day program. And it all ties together, as always, in divine timing. If you're here right now, this message is for you. We found each other by the miracle of the universe. And so I realized this in my integration the past 2 days of just being kind of in the present moment, spending time with the people here on the farm who are so lovely and so different and unique, yet we are like-minded in the way that we're just kind of, not outcasts, but like a little unconventional, you know, living on a horse farm in Italy. Hi, baby. And so I've been enjoying that. I've been riding and doing arena work and all that. Don't knock it over. And I opened my computer because I have been doing computer work. I'm designing something so near and dear to my heart and will be such, this mule's butt is about to knock over the camera. Go. So I've been doing work. I opened my laptop, don't do it. And let me show you what's going on here. Betcha, no. I'll go this way, huh? With all of our friends. And, sorry, the messages are coming through a little slow today. I realized that in my dream board for this year that I made in 2023, there's a ton of horses. I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, but I put a bunch of horses on my dream board, and I just kind of had a feeling. I was like, you know, I'm really being called to like being out in beautiful nature. Like, maybe I want to own a horse farm one day and I want to spend time on horses. I even remember thinking, like, how could I manifest something like where I could like do a work exchange to ride? And the fact that we're here and we're living here, and also on my dream board, of course, was a van. And so I'm living in my van on a horse farm. And the message that's coming through around all of this is resistance. And so when we attach like desire, like too much desire, like initial desire is important, right? So I had the initial desire. I was like, I want to be around horses. I know you don't kick, so promise me you won't kick me. I want to be around horses. I want to be in my van. I want all that. And then I let it go because I was like, it's kind of like a random thing. Like it's not something that like, I feel like is going to save my life or like, be the end all be all kind of thing. It was just like a easy thing that, whatever. And I let it go. And now I found myself here. And so that's the combination there, is initial desire, but letting things go, like being at peace with however things are and just letting them be that, even when it's something so serious as money, right? Even when it's something like your health, all things, relationship, like love, you want something so bad, you want it so bad, you pray, you manifest, you visualize, that can push it away. That can push it away because that's telling the universe that you don't have it. That's putting it in another timeline. And so even when it seems so big, you have to get to a place where you can remind yourself, if it's difficult to let go of that resistance, get to a place where you remind yourself how big and powerful and infinite and abundant you are. Like the truth of who you are is this infinite abundance. The truth of who you are is so much, I don't know, not more or better or anything. It's just, it is worthy of all the things that you want. And I think that because other things have been manifesting so quickly this past year. And that's why I'm so excited to teach you more and more about it. But it's that concept that I've been talking about a lot on here, which is timelines. And so if we understand in the quantum field that everything is happening all at once, that time and space are not real, everything is happening, every single timeline, every outcome, everything that you desire is happening right now. And you have your free will. You have your free will, and these things are already happening. And with your free will, when you choose it, simply choose, when you choose it, you move towards it. And the things that kind of knock you off of that path of arriving in that perceived reality of what you choose from the infinite possibilities is your resistance to it. Your resistance, your attachment, or, your belief in the unconscious, which can be one and the same, or maybe a little bit different. But if you are so sure that when you choose it and you get to just let go and you move towards it and everything happening around you is happening for you, then you arrive much quicker. But if you choose it and then like these things come up that are very confronting, maybe you have a giant bill come up, maybe, you and your partner break up, maybe your place that you're renting that you love goes up for sale, maybe, all these things could happen. But when you just shift the perspective of it is what it is, and everything's happening for me, and I'm moving towards it, and if you could forget about, choosing it and just knowing that you're going to, like how I forgot about this, and then I arrived, that's how quick it can be. That took, what are we in? We're in April. I moved here like beginning of April. It took 3 months because I had made that dream board at the end of December. It took 3 months to manifest and arrive at this like incredible situation where I get to park my van, for free. They have electricity, they have water, they have a place to pour out my like gray water, community, like really, really, really kind people. And I get to ride horses. I get to be with horses. I get to be in nature. Like, look at this. Look how beautiful this is. And it's all because, are you gonna stay? Dun dun. It's all because I let go of resistance. So where are you holding on? What topic is it that you are just like, I need it? What are you visualizing all the time? Like, what are you working so hard towards that you have too much resistance and attachment to? I'm not saying stop your visualizations, because this, to an extent, was in my visualizations. Like, sometimes when I would go into my brain retraining and my high vibrational feelings, I would be like, I thought it was in France, but I love Italy. And so I would be on a property like this, close to the ocean, which we are, with animals, and it would be like a flow, and I would just feel it, and it would just feel good. And I would go into that visualization purely because it felt good. That high vibrational feeling is what we're going to go into in the 21-day program, is what just like nails in rewiring the nervous system and healing, rewiring the brain as well, healing the nervous system, and creating a different reality for yourself. There's just so much to how much potential you have, like how much you can create in your life. You can have anything. Like, I can't believe that this exists right now. Like, when it came to me, like I became aware of where I am and what I'm doing, I was like, wow. And what's important to note or acknowledge as well is, when I arrived here, I didn't see this. Because I was so dysregulated. My nervous system was dysregulated when I arrived, and I was still in fight or flight, and I was like, this is bad, I gotta go. And I didn't see what was right in front of me. And so it also is very important to take these high vibrational feelings and emotions and frequencies and to wire them into our nervous system, so that we can perceive what's around us and enjoy what's around us, and then also, with less attachment, also attract the realities that we're choosing to co-create with the universe and bring them into our perceived reality. It's simple. Like, the concepts in here are simple. No resistance, no attachment. Choose what you want. Heal your nervous system. Bring the high vibrational feelings into your body, into your mind, into your nervous system. Rewire it. Neurons that fire together wire together. So we're going to take a neuron that's like, lack, symptoms, and we're going to then just move into exactly at that time. No, you don't. We're going to say, are you going to balance there? Yes. We're going to take this and we're going to wire them together. It's about the timing in regards to this, and in regards to rewiring your nervous system, and intention, and commitment, and dedication. And through that, you might manifest what you're visualizing, but also just that high vibrational feeling will heal your nervous system, your vagus nerve, your body, and your mind, and allow you to be in a state where you're at peace and you're no longer in that momentum moving towards like fear and illness and lack and unworthiness. When we're in that process of feeling those feelings, like, your mind doesn't know the difference of what's real and in the perceived reality. When you're visualizing, it's happening energetically, chemically, in your body. Things are shifting. You have that power. When you imagine taking a bite into a lemon, what happens there? It actually happens. Your mind is so powerful. You can do so much with this work. And I'm so freaking excited to guide you through it, to continue on this path for myself, to continue trusting this process and remembering what's real. I took a huge freaking risk, like a huge risk. And I'm still laughing about it, because almost a year ago, I quit my job with like nothing lined up. And I told myself, my mantra was, I no longer work for money. I have a lot of money coming in. I work for purpose and pleasure when I want to. And the things that I'm doing right now for money don't feel like work. I'm working with you guys, working one-on-one, doing coaching. I have my 6-month program, which is like a perfect amount of time for doing all of this and like really committing to rewiring your nervous system, bringing in a new reality, perceived reality, and like trusting yourself in this process. So I've been having calls with that, and that's been like so exciting. Like, I leave those phone calls and I'm just like, I fucking love this. I love this because we're all on this frequency, on this brainwave together. And so I can relate to so much that you guys are going through, that we're talking about. And it's really fun to be able to see other people on that level. And then, of course, the 21-day program, like, that's really exciting to me. I'm just like so pumped up about that and what I'm building right now too. Like, this beautiful thing that I'm building that I don't even want to talk about too much yet, because no resistance, nothing. It is just what it is in the timing that it must be, but it has all of this stuff in it, and it's going to be like my life's work, and I'm super, super excited about it. So that mantra, when I quit my job, I was like, when I was in my job, we'll start there. When I was in my job and I was driving to LA like once a week from Orange County, which, if you don't know California, it's only like an hour and a half drive from where I was in San Clemente. But with traffic, it was like a 6-hour round trip. And I was going to LA, and in that day of work, there would be a lot of toxicity and just not really fulfilling work. I would just leave so dysregulated, and then I was like not even really able to afford the gas that it would take to get there, let alone my bills and, like, you know, my rent and all of that. So I was like in this situation where I was being, you know, what I perceived to be mistreated and undervalued, because I allowed that, and I was feeling that within myself, within my, you know, subconscious. And so I would be in the car and I would just be like, sometimes I'd be talking with the universe, sometimes I'd be rewiring, and sometimes I would just be like, this can't be it. I'd be like, this is not what I came to Earth to do. Like, I would be in my Aries energy, and I would just be like screaming, actually not almost, I was at some points screaming, because I was like, I know this is not it. Like, I don't need to live in this unconscious world where I am like wasting my precious years just being this like puppet, you know, and allowing myself to be treated this way and working for a job that doesn't even pay the bills. Like, you know, I was like, cannot be it. And so many, sorry, I'm like trying to balance you. So many of us are just in that, and we don't know how to get out, because that's the thing that could be so scary, getting out. In one of my videos recently, I talked about how, like, when I was, I don't know, 6, somehow I ended up on this ride at this theme park. It wasn't a ride, it was like bungee jumping with my dad and my brother, 2 giant dudes next to me, and I was like a little child, and we did this thing where it like pulls you up, and so you're going up and up and up and up and up in the ground, and the people are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and you're going really freaking high, and then you get up there and they say 3, 2, 1, and you drop down you're flying down, and you're like, holy shit, I see the ground, like, this is nuts. And then as soon as you get close to the ground, there's that sweeping motion, and you go up and up and up and up, and you're just like to the heavens above. Like, it was a cool experience. And so what I kept being shown in my meditations was like, okay, you know, you've quit your job, financially, all these things that you've been conditioned to think are in lack, you know, it looks like you're gonna hit the ground. But if you are trusting in this process that you know is true, you know, like the quantum field, you know about this work, you know about your potential, you know other people can do it, have done it, have set themselves free, have broke free from the matrix, have been able to live a life that is in alignment with their soul, you know it's possible, you have the evidence, and you're choosing it with your free will, there is going to be a period where you perceive to be, maybe this way, you perceive to be about to hit the ground, about to run out. But if you just trust, like, there were moments where like I was dead broke, like literally no money. And then miracles would happen. Like, I would just like receive a certain amount of money out of nowhere, and it would be the exact amount of money that I needed. And so I would take that as evidence, like, continue forward, move to Europe, buy the van, do this work, make the YouTube, start working with people. And it's just incredible now to see how much has changed because I made that decision for myself, that I don't have to be in that system anymore. I don't have to work in that controlled, unconscious fear environment anymore. I don't have to ignore what I want as a soul having a human experience because of the way we've been programmed. So it was a lot. There's a lot in there. I'm glad that I took those 2 days to just like integrate and do whatever that was energetically that was happening, and to come back here and to have been able to record up here. Like maybe we'll do more videos up here with these beautiful babies over here and over there. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new here. Leave a comment. I'll love your comments. If you want to sign up for the 21-day program where we'll be going deep into this work for 21 days, please do so. I have a link below for Calendly. You go to May 1st, sign up anytime. I'll get your email every day. I'll send you a video, and we're going to do this work. And with your commitment and dedication to the work, I truly, truly, truly know that anything is possible for you, that you can have your most soul-aligned, fulfilled life if you choose to believe in the truth and to decondition the unconscious programming that's been within you and controlling you. So I'll see you in the next video, probably tomorrow, most likely tomorrow. I love posting every day. Works for me, easier than once a week. So I'll see you tomorrow.